Voyager 1, the farthest human-made object from Earth, has ventured deeper into space than any other spacecraft, crossing the boundaries of our solar system and entering interstellar space. Since its launch in 1977, it has been transmitting invaluable data back to Earth, allowing scientists to explore the outer reaches of the solar system and beyond. For over 4 decades, Voyager 1's instruments have been gathering information about distant planets, the solar wind, and cosmic radiation, all of which have deepened our understanding of the universe. But on a day no one expected, something extraordinary occurred. Voyager 1 made contact with an unknown force in deep space. The initial signs were subtle. Voyager 1 had been transmitting data as usual when NASA's Deep Space Network received an anomalous signal. The spacecraft's instruments recorded a sudden and unexpected change in its environment, an electromagnetic pulse unlike anything previously observed. At first, the scientists thought it might have been a malfunction or an interference from space debris, but further analysis suggested otherwise. This was not just a random fluctuation in the data. Something far more mysterious was unfolding. The signal contained patterns, irregular but distinctly ordered frequencies that didn't match any natural phenomena previously encountered by space missions. NASA's first step was to rule out interference from known celestial bodies, such as stars, pulsars, or black holes. When none of these explanations fit, attention quickly turned to the possibility that Voyager 1 had encountered something unprecedented, a new, unknown force in the universe. As Voyager 1 continued to transmit data, the force seemed to be interacting with its instruments. The spacecraft's magnetometer and plasma wave subsystem, designed to measure magnetic fields and plasma density, picked up irregular readings. Magnetic fields around the spacecraft were fluctuating in ways that defied known physics, and the plasma density in the surrounding region appeared to increase and decrease erratically, as if in response to some external influence. The scientific community was thrown into a frenzy, trying to make sense of the data. What could possibly be causing these anomalies? Theories began to emerge. Some scientists speculated that Voyager 1 had encountered a previously unknown type of cosmic phenomenon, perhaps related to dark matter or dark energy, mysterious substances that make up most of the universe but are poorly understood. Others suggested that the force could be a manifestation of an alien civilization, advanced enough to harness energy or manipulate space in ways we could hardly imagine. Still, others proposed that this might be an interaction with the fabric of spacetime itself, a phenomenon that could have profound implications for our understanding of the universe. The most radical theory, however, came from a group of physicists who believed that Voyager 1 had stumbled upon a region of space where the known laws of physics broke down. They hypothesized that this unknown force could be linked to a parallel universe or dimension, an idea that, while speculative, was not entirely out of the realm of possibility given recent advances in theoretical physics. If true, it would mean that Voyager 1 was not just the first human-made object to leave the solar system, but the first to make contact with something beyond the universe as we know it. Back on Earth, the scientific community was divided. Some were excited by the prospect of Voyager 1's discovery, while others urged caution, warning that the data could be misinterpreted. NASA, in the meantime, prioritized maintaining communication with Voyager 1 and ensuring that its instruments continued to function properly. Every new transmission from the spacecraft was analyzed in minute detail, with the hope that the patterns in the signal could reveal more about the unknown force. Weeks passed, and the signal from Voyager 1 grew stronger. The patterns in the electromagnetic pulse became more complex, and some researchers began to wonder if they were dealing with a form of communication. If this was indeed a message, it was unlike any communication humanity had ever encountered. The patterns didn't resemble any known language or code, but they were unmistakably ordered and deliberate. Some scientists speculated that the unknown force might be trying to establish contact with Voyager 1, possibly recognizing it as an artificial object and seeking to understand its purpose. To decipher the signal, NASA brought together experts in linguistics, cryptography, and artificial intelligence. They worked tirelessly to break down the patterns, hoping to find a key that would unlock the meaning behind the mysterious transmission. As days turned into weeks, they made slow but steady progress. One of the first breakthroughs came when they identified repeated sequences in the signal, indications of structure that suggested some form of logical progression. This was a crucial step in understanding the message, but the deeper meaning remained elusive. As the signal continued to evolve, a new, more alarming development occurred. Voyager 1's trajectory, which had remained stable for decades, began to change. The spacecraft was being pulled off course by an unknown force. This was no longer a passive interaction. Something was actively influencing Voyager 1's movement through space. NASA's engineers scrambled to regain control, but their attempts to stabilize the spacecraft were met with limited success. It became clear that Voyager 1 was no longer traveling through space on its own terms. It was being guided by the unknown force, and no one could predict where it would go next. The shift in Voyager 1's course raised a host of new questions. Was the force trying to bring the spacecraft to a specific location? If so, why? Some scientists speculated that Voyager 1 was being drawn toward the source of the signal, possibly a distant celestial object or structure that had remained hidden from our instruments. Others worried that the spacecraft might be heading into dangerous territory, perhaps toward a black hole or some other cosmic phenomenon that could destroy it. As Voyager 1 ventured deeper into this uncharted region of space, the unknown force seemed to intensify. The signals it transmitted back to Earth grew more complex, and the spacecraft's instruments began to behave erratically. Some of the data appeared to be corrupted, while other readings suggested that Voyager 1 was encountering phenomena beyond the scope of its sensors. At one point, the spacecraft recorded a burst of radiation that exceeded anything it had encountered during its journey through the solar system, leading some to speculate that it was nearing the edge of a powerful energy field. Meanwhile, the international scientific community continued to monitor the situation closely. The discovery of an unknown force in deep space had sparked a wave of interest from researchers around the world, with some calling it the most significant event in the history of space exploration. Governments and space agencies began to weigh in, debating how best to proceed. Should humanity attempt to communicate with this force? Should we send another mission to investigate? Or should we simply observe from a distance, wary of the potential dangers that might come with deeper interaction? As the debate raged on, Voyager 1 continued its lonely journey through the cosmos, guided by the unknown force. The spacecraft, once a symbol of human achievement, had become a messenger of sorts, carrying with it not only the hopes and dreams of those who had built it, but also the mysteries of the universe itself. What it would encounter next was anyone's guess. The implications of this discovery were staggering. If Voyager 1 had indeed made contact with an unknown force, it could change the course of human history. For the first time, we would have direct evidence of something beyond our understanding. Something that could reveal new dimensions of reality or even offer a glimpse into the workings of the universe on a fundamental level. In the days that followed, the world held its breath, waiting for the next transmission from Voyager 1. Would the signal grow clearer, revealing the nature of the unknown force? Would the spacecraft continue its journey deeper into the cosmos, uncovering new secrets along the way? Or would it be lost forever, pulled into the depths of space by a force beyond our control? Whatever the outcome, one thing was certain. Voyager 1 had opened a new chapter in humanity's exploration of the universe. It had crossed into territory that no other spacecraft had ever ventured, and in doing so, it had encountered something that defied explanation. The unknown force was a reminder that, despite all our advancements in science and technology, the universe still holds countless mysteries, waiting to be uncovered. And perhaps, just perhaps, Voyager 1 had taken the first step toward unlocking one of the greatest mysteries of all.